How are we doing on titanium anyways? Let's check. Lead is dead, and that's because tin is very backed up. We have a little bit of tin, you could say. Just a little bit. I have no idea what to do with it. Acid washing. What is that? I saw it in the patch notes. I don't know where it is though. Acid. Ah, here it is. Okay, so I need purple signs for this. So well, let's see what I do. So this just gives me less of a chance to get it. If it's 40% copper and 2% rubies, what's the other percentage that I'm missing here? Does that mean there's like a 58% chance that I produce nothing? I mean, that's not terrible, but I'd rather just hoard it if that's going to be the case. 40% tin, 40% lead. That's pretty good. Incinerator. But that's going to produce more pollution. So this does look pretty good. I'm not going to do copper washing anyways because, again, that doesn't produce me anything that I need. Just refine copper and rubies, but we get rubies from gold anyways, and refined copper I don't need. Okay, so let's make some more depots. We're going to need a couple of them, and we'll just plop them down there for now, and maybe we'll fill up another set of depots. How much is in here anyways? 800 times, oh, it's 80k. I have 80k tin in there. That's actually insane. Alright, so I'm going to put up my inventory just so I can make things faster. I think it's about time we start automating some more, or not automating, but making more science. Oh, that's right. This isn't working because it needs the crushed... What? What? I did not think it would have this much of an effect. Oh my. So I stopped that cracking a while ago. Or I reduced the amount. And apparently that has resulted in me just completely using up all of my petroleum, which I had a lot of. That's very surprising to me. Because we had like 75k petroleum just stored up, or 100k actually. I guess we'll put this back now. And I think that's fine. I took away these as well. Maybe I'll, you know, whatever. We have so much stuff. And in case you're wondering, all these flashing lights are for reports that I have not made yet. I think, let me see, did they change the recipe? Accumulators now. Can I make accumulators? I think those still require high capacity batteries, so I think they made that actually more expensive. That sucks. All right. Oh, that's right. So I was making depots. Need to check on my power every once in a while. Still have this area. I really want to use it for something. I do not know what. Full? That was not full. Oh no. You guys working? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to revert some of these and I'm just going to have this sand. Because I don't need more glass. I have a lot of glass already. So, and I definitely need more sand. Sand is very helpful for what I need to make. Okay, so I need to make steel chests. So those require small steel chassis and steel plates. So let's grab some steel plates. And I'm just gonna make, let's make 453 of them. Why not? I'm gonna make these because that way I don't have to worry about making any more in the future, because all the other chests will need those these steel chests to make whatever else I need. So I think it'll just save me time in the future. And again, my philosophy here is ABC, always be crafting. We want to make sure that we always have something down here. If we don't, then wasting time. We don't want to do that. We want to be somewhat efficient, but not too efficient. That would be lame. So I mainly want to make the passive logistics depot. The storage is good for like junk and whatnot, which we have over here. But everything else I want in a passive. That way, later on when we get a network up, get the infrastructure for a logistics network, then we can use all those for things. You can do that with the storage as well, but it's a little bit easier. Okay, so while that's making, let's get everything that we need for the science. I'm not going to do that yet because I don't want to flood my inventory. Let's get everything we need for these. Steel storage deposits need large steel, reinforced steel. Right? So then we'll make those, and then we'll need advanced controllers and advanced motors, which we did have, but I'll just put some more anyways. Advanced motors are just... and logic controllers are right over here. This is very interesting, right? Yeah. Oh, 20? 20. I guess I'll just make the rest when they come. Is there anything else that we need to make? We do have these electric trains. I don't know if I want to make them. Maybe because I don't know what I need to make them. Electric engines. That's actually doable. Like the only train that I absolutely need that on is going to be my oil train, which is this train right here. Because in general, it's not being refilled. I'm surprised it's actually still running, to be honest. Still has plenty of fuel left. I suspect that's because it's not really doing much, because I almost have full oil all the time. Yeah, they're all working, right? So it looks like I definitely screwed up here. We went from having too much petroleum, which is completely fine because we use it all, to no petroleum and too much light oil. So if I wanted to get more petroleum quicker, I'd have to crack it faster, which means more things, but I don't have any room for that. So unfortunately, I'm just gonna have to leave it like this unless I want to add something over here and pipe it upwards or something. There's a stopgap here, which is that never mind. Never mind. There's a semi-stopgap here. In the form of this. I thought I had way more than this, though. I do. But I mean, I have enough filters, so I'm just gonna leave it as is. Anything with more than 2 of them, I have excess in, which is all these things. I'm too lazy to pick them up right now. Maybe if I need more later, I'll grab them. Okay, how's our titanium doing? That's lead. Okay, we have a good amount of lead. Titanium is full. Ugh, there's so much stuff to do. I need to add more furnaces first off. So I'm gonna put more furnaces here. And then we need to start using everything. So that means I'm gonna have to put a setup for our plates. Then I'm gonna have to put a setup for all of our stuff. So that's going to be next on my list. I think I'm going to wait on doing gold washing until I have titanium stuff done and automated, because I don't think I need platinum for a while. At least I hope not. Too much stuff relative to what I'm used to. Is that better? Okay, we're finally making these. Make another 20 of these, and then let's start making our science. We're just gonna pick up a bunch of carbon until we can't. Surprisingly, we ran out of ammo first. Alright, so there we go. We have our next 1.2k military science in tow here. Wait for that. Let's put the stuff up here. I'm too lazy to put it other places. Take a stack of steel. Actually, I don't need this. I still have these. Need these filters. Put these up. And I'll take everything else. Alright. So next on the list here is get more, or put this tin up. We're just gonna collect all the tin, I guess. I don't know what to do with it. Incinerating it seems like a bad idea. I don't think I can scrap it since it's already in its rawest form. And that's about it, I guess. Let's see that I am putting science in here, but that's fine. Up in a second. What? Oh. So I guess technically what I would want to do here is add more inserters in between each of these just to make sure that it has space. I don't know if I want to do that though. Pick up with my science. Alright. This thing fills so quickly! It just started and it's already at this row here. Yikes. Hopefully that won't last too long. Okay. Iron's back up and running. That looks all good. So what I guess I should do here is I should probably put a depot right here. That'll catch any extras that I need to, and then I can always filter out the chromium, bring them over, or I can just keep them in there and then leave this as is. I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, by putting an excess amount of inserters in, that just ensures that getting everything it's not backing up. Then I want some filter inserters. Do I not have any? Okay, let's make some filter inserters. I need some sensors. I've not made too many of those. Glass ingot, steel plate, copper cable. Let's go over here. I know I should have mostly everything in here. Circuits. I don't have circuits near. Amazing. Here though, alright. So now I can make both sciences, yellow and purple. Yellow seems a little far off. A lot of new things I have to build there. I don't even know what's in blue circuits. Batteries, we have on lockdown. We have tons of batteries. Low density structures, what do those need now? Carbon fiber sheets. Dang it. I was hoping I could avoid making those. Copper foil. Wow. Alright. Copper foil. That's very interesting. Alright, so how do you make carbon fiber sheets? Requires carbon, liquid plastic, and steam. The reason I didn't want to make this before was because of the steam. The steam was the annoying part here, because I'm going to need to get a engine down here, along with water. I could put the engine right here, and then just pipe the steam over. I guess that's fine. I've not been saving up any liquid plastic though. All of my liquid plastic has been converted into the bar form. Trying to figure out what I want to do with this. Because I'm going to have to store it somewhere, but I'm going to have some sort of buffer. Which means I could bring a storage tank over here, perhaps. Just pipe this down and to the right. Then I'll have a storage tank here. That'll be my plastic. And then carbon's already here on this belt. So I guess that's convenient. And then the steam. That's not too bad, but then again, we are still having issues with our plastic now because we don't have the petroleum. I'm not really sure how to fix this. We tried to stop the bleeding a little bit by having this store plastic in here, but that's not really doing as much as I'd like. But I think we just need a small rest period, and then this could catch up. I could just stop everything. The main issue here is that we're not getting any excess oil products through these because light oil is filled. So I guess what I should do is add a couple tanks to that. That should fix it right up. I'm gonna make a... I thought I did this already. I thought I already made a couple tanks, so I wouldn't have to do it again. But I guess I did not. So what we're doing here, we're gonna make 20 storage tanks. Hopefully that prevents me, or that will provide me with enough that I will need for the near future. Bummer. All right, let's see. We'll see how this goes. I might overflow. I guess that's fine if that happens. I putting this right here specifically just so I put my inventory down. Yep, we definitely overfilled. But there we go. All right, not too bad. All right, so with these filters and inserters, let's go up here real quick before I forget. Perfect ratios? I would not say that. But I mean, I don't know. I like my ratios. I do try to keep ratios when I can, when it seems easy enough. But I'm also a hoarder, so honestly it doesn't matter in terms of efficiency. Because in the end I'm just going to have too much or too little of something anyways. Sorry to disappoint. Alright, that seems fine to me. So this is going to keep all of my chromium in here until we have some sort of use for it, and then when we do, we can export it up here and then move this or whatever we need to do. But with this, we'll have plenty of titanium coming down the belt, and we won't have to worry about this. Get rid of this makeshift buffer that we had. Oh, I mean, my philosophy is don't do math on stream. So what I tend to do is I start the math and then I have Fluffles finish it for me. Because Fluffles is a good person and tends to help me out on my ratios. Okay, we're just putting everything in here. Not know this would take this many trips, otherwise I would have just put my inventory down. What do you mean by compress the belt? I mean, I'd still overproduce too, but if I can make it a good ratio, like, you know, steel is always 1-to-1, right? So I have these two together. Otherwise, my philosophy is if I don't know what to do with it, I just put it into a chest and I save it. So I tend to hoard a lot of things. And, you know, in general, that tends to help. But then I also end up with a lot of chests all over the place with various things. Oh, we didn't even get through this. Oh. Oh, fair. Okay, yeah. I mean, I do that too. I just try not to when I can. Right, so this is set. Titanium is set. We don't have to worry about this anymore. Let's put down more furnaces. These. I was trying to remember what they looked like. Go, bots, go. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do another setup that we did similar to this. I'm going to take a new blueprint of my iron because the iron has most things that we want. And then we can just delete whatever excess there is. Like we're getting lead again, so that's good. I actually want to make more than this, but I really don't want to because we have so much pollution already. And I'm in no rush for more titanium right now since I don't know what to do with it. I know I have uses for it, I just don't have any in mind currently. Specifically, I mean. Why did I do that? Come from space. Okay, let's start heading over there. I think my turrets will take care of that. I think they'll be drawn to the turrets, but I guess just in case, we'll start heading over. I need to put more defenses there anyways, because they're going to attack there again. Okay, good. So... Oh no. Oh no. So that's definitely, never mind. They definitely did attack my base. They should run into turrets eventually, please. Turrets? No? I don't even have any more pump jacks. I don't make any. As long as I get there before they kill off my oil buffers, then I'm... Finally. Yikes. So we're gonna be out of oil here for a little bit. I don't have the pump jacks. Hopefully we have enough to make a coherent line. So these guys are still mining. Does look like it. So let's put up some defenses here. I have no idea why they decided to attack here instead. There's a lot of military things around that they just completely missed, but what can you do, I guess? Some there. Two there. Everything else seems fine. Take this back. Again, unfortunately, I don't have pump checks on me. I don't think I can make any. We'll have to wait on that. That'd be pretty cool. They did have that. mean, there's new turret stuff that I still haven't used. There's like an arc turret. There's there's like an arc turret or something. Maybe it does something similar. Like I don't think it's gonna drive around, but it might have large enough range for it to work. Okay. Did I make any extra pump jacks? I did. Amazing. I should have grabbed those before I went over there. Okay, I'm gonna go all the way back. Because I'm gonna forget otherwise that's not working. And then oh okay. And I'm gonna be wondering why that doesn't work. What? Where do you guys come from? Okay, just press enter. Don't move. Good. Okay. I've learned my lesson on moving whenever you're getting out of a train. Sometimes it puts you up, sometimes it puts you down, but if it puts you up and then you go down, you die. Dangerous. Alright, that was not enough. I still have 2 more. I think that's fine. We're not using oil that quickly, so I'm just gonna leave it as is. And then curse myself later on when I completely forget that that's the case. An interesting thing happened the other day. What interesting thing happened? Took non-lethal train damage. I think I've also done the same. I'm not sure why, but it is weird. I think it just must be the train wasn't going full blast, right? Did it just start up? Yeah, so I think if it doesn't have like a certain amount of acceleration or a certain amount of speed, then it's not going to do enough damage to kill you. Especially if you have like armor and stuff. So much. Okay, let's check on our red belts. If that's getting fullish, we want to start converting everything. Red belts. So now the question is, if we do convert everything, we put all of our yellow belts to red belts. The thing that might become an issue is all of the yellow inserters that we have around. Because sometimes yellow isn't fast enough to pick off red. That means that we have to convert all of our yellow to blue as well. Which isn't a huge issue. It's just not really something I want to do right now. So instead, I'm just gonna leave this open, fill that up, and then once that's done, we'll come back to it and do it. A lot of lead. All right. Oh, let's take our blueprint. Turn off my bots, take our blueprint, and then we're going... Where are these guys coming from? How fast is the spread of evolution? A little crazy. Grab that. We're gonna have to modify it a little bit. There's a lot of extra stuff there that I won't need for titanium. I want to keep those cliffs for now. Actually, I probably don't. So right now my main question is, do I want this stone that's here? like I could put all of my buildings on top of the stone, but then we won't have access to it. The reason I would want to keep the stone is for the gravel, because I use gravel in a couple things, namely glass. But I mean, we're getting good amounts of gravel through our ore washing, so I don't particularly need it. But it would feel bad if I had to move everything. Because I want to kind of plan ahead a little bit at least. Where are my depots? All right. Putting a depot down here because I don't want this to back up. Because once this backs up, then the whole thing stops. I should have done this with the other ore washing station that we have. Good that these have sand as well. That means we can come here when we're... Alright. Now we're back here. Back to the same problem we had before, which is not enough inserters. Let's go down here where we have a bunch of them. Another thing I could be doing is using these trash slots, but then again, I guess now that I have... Oh no. Since I don't have a network, then I guess this is fine. I can use them as extra inventory slots. I'm gonna need more than that. So right now I'm just setting up our furnaces here with more titanium. Because we need the throughput to be increased. I forgot what was going on here. So I need these. Alright. Okay, perfect. So now we should have a second side of this. Now we can put down our blueprints, which I am going to put over here. I guess I'm going to get rid of these cliffs. It looks like I don't have enough room. All right, let's make a mess here. Is there enough? The titanium should come in the top right. Going to do this. I want to do it like this, but then I don't know if I need titanium plates for anything else. Let's check. Stack inserters, whatever. I'm not going to automate those. Magazines. That's fine. I'm going to automate that. Cartridges, no thanks. Reinforced titanium plate I will be making. Caps, no thanks. Tubes, okay. So the plates themselves don't seem to be in any other recipe. So that's fine if they're going to be up here. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this 90 degrees and have these at the top. Then my plates are going to be on the top left corner. And I think that's fine. The ingots, which are this line right here, I think I am going to need that. I'm going to need that for duralumin, or whatever it's called. And that's an alloy of titanium and gold, I believe. I don't know where it is. So even though it's gonna mess up the aesthetic of my base a little bit, because all of my areas are built the same pretty much, I think this makes a little bit more sense. So put it off to the side slightly. We're also going to bring it down a little bit just in case we want to add more furnaces. And go. Alright, so we have this down. We're going to be changing all this into titanium. So the things that we don't need are this. And we're going to want the magazines. Need the pipes. We want the rods. Seems like a lot of things need rods. Need the belts. Blue science. Alright, I think this is good. I think there might have been a couple things I just messed up, but we can fix it. So let's turn our bots on and let them do some work. I just upgraded the yellow inserters into blue inserters. Those are what I have on hand. I have filters, so I guess this blue here is for the modules, which include filters, so that should be... No? They'll probably do it afterwards, I guess. Might be a low priority. Oh yeah, they're putting them in there. Okay, cool. I hope I don't pick them up after I change it. I did not. Cool. All right, perfect. So right now I'm assuming that everything is the same. Although now I can see that there is no titanium gear wheel. And there's also no titanium tubes. So I guess... And then, you know, this is a work in progress. We'll see what needs changing, what doesn't. This is my large. The rods. Rods seem to be the main thing that you need to make everywhere. These are bearings. Beams. Alright, I think this should be functional. I just need to add the poles and we should be good to go. The poles, it looks like we need a couple more. I think we ran out of poles. I think I took them all that I had from our storage, so we're gonna have to... That. But we're doing good here. Good. Yep, I think that I'm out of poles. So let's go stock up on wood. Because, you know, we don't have enough, so we need to make sure that we certainly do. We're just gonna make the game as many as we'll need for the rest of the game right now. Because why not? I think that's a fair amount. What do you guys think? Not enough? Alright. Sounds good. It'll be fine. There's no possible way this could go poorly. It's not like I need inventory space for all this stuff, right? Did I really pick up all the wood there that fast? Oh, wait. Oh, okay. You guys ready? This is gonna be great fun. Because I like to give myself a hard time, apparently. And, you know, always be crafting. This is the way to do it. 2.9k wooden beams? They're gonna take a while. They're gonna take 2.9k seconds. So, you know, that's good. We're all good. In the meantime, we have these 18 to tide us over. And there we go. It has begun. Oh, this fits. I just want to make sure that each of these are getting what they need. That has rivets, that has rivets. Everything's green here, which means that we're all good to go. So it's gonna be a while before we start really producing titanium magazines. That's because rods will take a while to get into production. gonna try to facilitate that for now. Do this. This will allow me to have a buffer if I need one. And the rest is gonna go on the belt. So now we have the next tier of ammo, which means that we have just gained a level in power. Hopefully that will be enough to ward off any enemies that we may run into. Hey Jagu, how's it going? Yeah, we had some very nice people come in and host us today. We had 2 very large raids and hosts. It's very nice. Alright. So I think we're good on titanium. Still have a lot in storage here. I can get rid of this, but I'll leave it there just as insurance. Look at that. Alright. Oh, I did not add my filters. I keep forgetting to do this. I need to make sure that I add filters into anything that I put in here. Fortunately, the blueprint should have taken care of all these. These are not working because they're not getting rods. And all of these rods are being eaten up by this for right now. I guess that's fine. I'm not gonna worry about that. Eventually these will be up and online again. Okay, so titanium, good to go for now. Next project is probably going to be what is our next project? Gold ore washing. What's going again? These, all right. Ooh, oh boy. This has been going for like 3 hours and we've only made like 100 total. I guess that's fine. I haven't really seen anything that we were using them in yet, so I guess we're good. I put them there for the future, so I didn't have to go around and put them down yet. I was planning on getting roboports eventually. I didn't know it would take this long, but it's fine. It helps me because I know where the chests are. It's easier for me to look for them. Although it is kind of annoying. Alright, so we're gonna put these in here. We're gonna do some more science since I have tons and tons of it, apparently. Arc turrets. Please use. Up to the. What? Okay, I remember reading this. Why do I need this? It just slows them down. I guess that's good for offense, but defense-wise, am I gonna need these? I feel like by the time that we get to the need for these, we're gonna be done with the map. At least that's the hope. Because I don't know, slowing biters down in a range of 20. That's not even a large range. If it was like a pretty large range, that could be helpful. It'd give you quick, faster notice if you have radars and whatnot. Your your turrets can kill them faster while they come through. But our turrets range is 20 as well, I think. 18. Okay, I think I just argued for why they are good. So I guess I can see why you would get them. It would slow the biters down when they got to your wall, and then at that point your turrets can kill them before they start doing damage to you. So I guess that makes sense. But they're very expensive, so I'm not really interested in getting them right now. Let's start that. Cheeky. Force steel plates. Yeah, I need the stats on these things. I don't want to mass make reinforced steel walls, even though we do have all the steel plates for them. It's kind of expensive, and unless they're like amazing, I don't think I need them. But I will research them anyways. Stronger explosives. Sign me up. All right. So we got our signs for the near future. We have 2,000 plus science, so that we should be covered for that pretty easily. Okay, high capacity batteries. We should be able to do that now, so that we should be able to get roboports up and running. That'll be a huge help for us. Not yet, but in the future, at least it'll get rid of all these lights. The roboports are not going to be amazing yet because they're not going to help me with Majestics until I get the chests. But until then, you know, they can help repair things and whatnot. So that'll be a help that way. And it'll help to get the infrastructure in. Where is this stuff? Roboport. The roboports need accumulators. Accumulators need high capacity batteries and junction bots as well as boxes, as well as heavy coils. I'm assuming heavy coils are just made of steel. Which they... Oh, steel cables. Am I making those? I am not. Rods, of course. Everything needs rods. Well, fortunately, we have a nice spot here just for cables. Grab them. I think I need too many, so I'll limit it. These rods are important because I want them for my ammo. Yeah, we have titanium ammo, but we're not going to have a lot of it anytime soon, so I want to convert all of our existing turrets into steel, and then eventually we can get titanium going. So what else do we need? Box. Solder. And what is this? I also need ingots. I feel like they're intentionally just saying, "Oh, hey, we should have something here." Why can't you just let me convert everything into plates, huh? Is that too much to ask here? All right, so that soon we'll be able to make a lot of accumulators, and that's going to help us out with any power issues that we might have, which apparently we are having right now, and I was not aware. That's interesting to note. I'm just going to keep powering through. I'm not going to bother. Actually, never mind. I do have some spots for boilers, so I'll put those up.